Alright.
Well, let's start going.
Yeah.
Because this.
Pretty good.
Yep, 10:30, and we should go faster for our way down.
I was gonna say, our legs are gonna get a break.
If I decide to sled, I should have brought a saucer sled. I could rip down this slope and then die at the bottom. It'd be so scary.
Just walk diagonally and switch it. This should be pretty fine. Oh, post hole.
Roxy,
I have the wettest legs.
how are you post holing and I'm not though? What's going on?
You must be sitting your foot down in a more like flat fashion than I am. I only have post holed my right leg, so I apparently walk harder on it.
Yeah, I don't know. You got me on that. I don't know what you're doing.
At least it's not like scary or anything. It's just thinking.
The danger with post holes is if you're going really fast and you post hole, you can hyperextend your knee.
Yeah, well, we're not going fast.
So just, yeah, we just keep going slow and we're good. We're good to go.
Yeah, you shouldn't run on this stuff, that's for sure.
There's a post hole.
Little one.
Yeah, it's squishy right there, but I want to walk through this and get into the shade.
There goes my left.
You're doing, we're doing what's called an adventure.
How many times are you just slide on your butt down the hill in the middle of it?
Probably not much. Here's our last track that we took. Whoa. Whoa. This is definitely undoable without spikes.
Yeah. See, if we brought legs, we couldn't have done this part because she doesn't have spikes.
You know, I was wondering about that. Forgot to ask you about that, but that's okay. You don't really need spikes most of the time.
No.
It's only when you do insane.
She's still feeling gung-ho about it by like September. We're still going a lot. I'll get her spikes for her birthday.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll chip in.
I just told her I was going to do that.
Whoa! Look at somebody post holed here recently.
Yeah, I wonder who it was.
I just did.
Both legs are cool.
I wonder who that was. Must have been some amazing hiker to get up this high. I sense another post hole coming up in this sunny area.
Yeah, I think that if we come any later, this would have been just only post holes. This is really wasting the sun.
But I have to say that. Do you need sunglasses?
No, I'm good.
Are you okay?
Yeah. It's been shady most of this, so I'm not worried about something in there.
Well, I think it's a short enough time period that you wouldn't get it anyway, but
I got my hat on and I'm looking at myself in the shadow.
yeah. I do want to get, I'll just start bringing some extra glasses for you. Oh, I have a pair actually. I have the wind ones. If you want them, I can get them out.
Nah, I'm good.
I was about to say I should carry an extra set. And I'm like, yeah, wait a minute, I do.
Yeah, you're prepared for windy days too.
Past Brandon was smart.
Actually quite prepared hikers.
You know, we have learned a lot. This is slick, so get ready for a slidey slidey. Going across. Ooh. Feeling like red pine. We got it.
Yeah.
Because we just did something a little more wild.
I've learned a lot right now. Just a little one.
Just a little one. That little noise. It is a lot easier going down though. I'm gonna say that.
I was kicking my butt going going up.
Yeah, this is like straight
my
up.
legs are destroyed. But now I'm like, oh, okay. Taking a picture. The view of the lake right here is quite good.
Check this out. Hello. How is battery? 5%. The meadow, all it was just a bunch of snow.
Yeah, I couldn't see anything meadow like.
Yeah, that was basically a waste of a hike there.
Now we can post a review and say, not sure it's worth the meadow at this point in the year.
Yeah. I mean, if you like
Walking in snow.
If you like snow drifts, there's more up there.
Cool snow drifts, for sure.
You could just drive to the ski resort if you really like them. But this builds my confidence that I think we could do Storm Mountain. I say Thunder Mountain because that's from my book.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a name of mountains. Not that one. Yeah, well, I feel like we just did most of it.
I think we did about 2/3 of the way. There's still quite a bit, isn't there? We'll look at the map when we're home.
Yeah, I have to look at what they say the trail is.
I knew this part sucked. Coming up it, I was like, yeah, this is not fun. But we're at the river. That means we're out of the snow. Take our spikes off. Well, we're not quite to across the snow. Ugh. Oh, I thought you said look, but you said oh.
Yeah.
Well, it is a pretty river.
I mean, yeah, it's nice.
Stream, I guess. Not really a river. All right, get ready for post holes. There's a big one here, already made for us. Sometimes
I'm prepared for a post hole.
Sometimes it's better to just step in the post hole that's already there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up top here a little bit. Am I? Or am I gonna post hole? These spikes though, they're just like insane how good they are. I had no idea that they were so grippy.
No,
even in kind of slushy snow.
My life not knowing about this.
Yeah, it's like almost where you're like, dude, I'm gonna wear these every time I'm out in the snow on anything that's sketchy, like shoveling an icy driveway. I'd have worn these. That whole block broke. Hey, dirt.
Surprise.
I'm not gonna unspike yet for a minute because we got a little bit more snow.
Well, we get to that boulder where we got our snack, I'm really certain.
What an adventure. See, I wasn't planning on this meadow hike at all. This is
I wasn't either.
this is
It took us ages to get to the viewpoint, and instead we were quite fast.
You're really good at adding things to our hikes that I'm always like glad that we did later though.
It's easier for us to plan on something shorter and then go beyond if we feel strong.
Yeah, it's great to have a hike that has a little extra addendum,
Yeah.
little attachment that you can go on.
That's gonna want that to do, where you can go get a peek on top of the trail or something like that.
I'd say I think that's all the snow.
Yeah, I think so.
We did this for quite a little ways. Here's the river crossing.
Yeah, that was really good. We didn't make up till after that.
Yeah, we didn't see any snow before. on this side of the creek. Do you want to de-spike somewhere?
Yep.
I'm looking for a rock off the side of the trail that's good so I don't have to sit on the ground. You can de-spike on that guy if you want.
You can just be in the middle of the trail. There's only people out here right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to that rock that's jutting out. That's a good one. Temperature is perfect. Okay, de-spiked. Let's go. I always marvel at when we're coming down a trail at how steep it is. I'm like, wow,
I'm always just like, man, my legs feel perfectly fine again. We can keep going.
So like that, it's true.
So the leg muscles you use for up versus down are just completely different. My core muscles are a little sore now. It's doing good balancing up there in the snow.
Yeah? You're feeling it, huh? I mean,
Activated.
we didn't really see anything at the Meadows, but the adventure was worth it.
Yeah, it was fun to try out just walking up there.
Yeah, it was a highlight. I liked that. It was fun.
I would like to see it when there's not 3 feet of snow.
Well, that's what we'll see when we do Thunder Mountain.
Yep.
Except it's actually named Storm Mountain, but we know this now. It's just a thing I have now. I've got a brain block. Look at that rock.
That one's got really cool ripples.
That one has really cool ripples. That's like from Bonneville Shoreline wave lapping.
Yeah. That's some ancient formations. Sounds like a pretty good day to me.
Well, this section of the hike, we added a lot of extra exertion.
Oh, yeah.
This was not the easiest section.
I'm glad we did, because that means we got
Yeah,
a whole new trail bed.
yeah, it was awesome. Checky check off another one.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think this is connected to Ferguson. I mean, it is Ferguson.
Yeah, I mean, technically we're still in Ferguson, yeah.
Just does not feel like the bottom half.
It's just we're not in the river, the rivers. That section with the river is just like super different than what we were just doing.
Here's where the mining stuff was. So I bet there's more at it under all those.
Probably, huh? There's probably like 2 or 3 around here that you just can't see.
Yeah, if we sat here and looked around, we could probably find some artifacts.
Do you want to stop for any snackies on Snack Rock?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Go home and eat a big lunch instead.
Hi, Butterfly. I shouldn't have kept walking. He stopped right in front of me. And this is a good rock.
Great rock. Love to have that in my yard.
Well, next time let's just bring a shovel.
Wheelbarrow?
Yeah,
Really easy to get up and down the creek.
yeah. Good sturdy wheelbarrow, we got it. Just have to tie a rope around it so in case it gets away from you, you can catch
Yeah,
it.
you just catch it.
You won't get pulled down the entire canyon. All right, we're walking by Houndstooth Peak again.
Yeah, birds just walking at us.
Ooh, look at that vista. We just come out of the trees and it's like, bam.
Oh, I'm sure they cut all the trees down that were here.
Wow. Yeah, and there's that
Seems like
mine entrance.
enormous pain to get anything out of here.
Yeah. But for 1 ounce of gold, you get 3,300 bucks.
Reopen that mine.
I'd be willing to carry a couple pounds of gold.
Well, if it was gold, I'd pretty much be willing to carry it in an ounce.
Yeah.
Pretty doable out there.
Ah, the sound of the river, so nice. Doing good?
Yeah, me and blow my nose.
Yeah. This part of the trail is just pleasant.
It's like super easy.
It is. It's just as nice as it gets. It's really pretty. There's lots of trees, lots of beautiful rocks, a meandering trail.
Rare to be on a trail that's fairly flat and not just full of rocks that are making it challenging.
Yeah, and plus we can hear the river too. So it's just a nice ambiance.
Yeah.
Sun is out, but it's still cool. Like this is blazing hot, horrible in June.
Yeah.
That's why these trees aren't any bigger. It just gets so hot right here.
We're going to be a little bit over 5 miles by the time we get back.
Yeah?
Good day.
Yeah, and a fair amount of elevation.
Yeah. Any elevation over 1,000 feet is nothing to scoff at.
Wow, what a view of those cliffs in front of us.
Awesome.
That's even better than the other one that we had.
Yeah.
Because we're about at the turnoff, because there it is. There's the trail right below us.
Yeah.
Sweet.
No.
About to go back down into the river. What a hike. This has been an amazing hike so far.
Splendid,
The snowdrifts are actually turning out to be like my highlight because they were like adventurous.
Yeah. That's gonna be what I was thinking about at work today. Like, I can't believe I was walking on giant snowdrifts.
I know, they were probably 3, 4, 5 feet thick in places.
Or at least up to my knee.
Well, when we were on the dirt and we walked up, it was like going really up a steep incline.
It majorly increased on dirt.
Yeah, it was a butt kicker. Calf blaster. All right, and there's the turn. Take care of business. It's 11:05 right now. So
Crushing it on the way down.
about 3 hours total.
Yep. Just about 2 hours, 40 minutes on all trails. But
Yeah, because
missed the first few minutes.
when did we really start? Like 8, quarter after 8, something like that.
It was 8:15. It was pretty much exactly what we planned, so we were on it.
Yeah, I love that the trailhead had no cars parked, just like 2.
Yeah. And we saw the people who must have owned those cars. It's been very quiet out here.
Yeah, the benefits to Tuesday morning hiking.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm excited. We have so many more good days of hiking coming up for us too.
No.
I feel like a skier in the skier season, all excited.
Yeah.
Like we're in the hiking season, Rox. It's starting.
We're in it now.
Like every weekend going forward, except every now and then we're just not going to be able to go because stuff happens and you're busy. But
Yeah.
we're just going to every weekend, if by default, it's like, where are we going?
Well, and if we do makeup days like this, it works itself out. So I definitely don't want to miss any hiking if I can help it.
Yeah, and if I can, I think I could do like every other Wednesday or something like that.
That'd be cool.
To do little morning sessions like this.
Yeah. And really, you can still do a half day of work if you needed to get your hours done.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
And we can always start a little earlier. I mean, I'm not down with 6 a.m., but 7 I'm good with.
Yeah, I like to wake up naturally and not be worried. If it's too early, I'm worried I'm going to sleep in and then I don't sleep well. So I like to do...
That's why I say no to 6, but 7 I tend to be awake anyways.
Ugh, you slid right in. That's a slippy section right there.
And I like how we always do it with the loosely scheduling.
Yeah, because it kind of ruins the fun if you got like a real strict regimen.
Yeah, well, if you accidentally woke up late and you're like, oh, I just need to get ready and go, and then you don't take care of yourself, that's not good.
Yeah, and I'd rather be like, oh, sorry, I woke up late, let's just do a smaller hike.
Yeah.
And we're both like relaxed enough about it that it's like, yeah, cool.
Yes. We're gonna go do something, I'm excited. If not, that's cool.
Yeah, we got a plan to go to Hughes when the honesty flowers are out.
Yeah. I think we're pretty much there now.
Well, I want to look. That was the May 15th one that I looked at. It was May 15th that all the honesties when we went.
All right, so it
So,
just about started.
so 2 weeks.
Check the reviews and see if people are posting about it yet.
Yeah, good point.
One really nice thing about all trails is that you do get pretty good updates on conditions.
Makes me laugh when I go to All Trails and I see Roxy User.
I'm glad there's a friends option so we can see what each other are up to. Just mostly together. I haven't seen anything about me.
No, but it's good because you're putting stuff out there for people that's actually useful. I do it too sometimes. I didn't feel like it last time because I felt like you summarized it perfectly.
Yeah, well, it doesn't need to be like prose, it just needs to tell you what it was right. That's the thing I have to remember.
Yeah. Yeah, that cherry stuff's good.
Yeah. So if you see it, pick it up.
What was that, the one from Costco, the one we just had?
Yeah, I think Costco gets like a couple flavors. There's usually 2 per pack. This is strawberry and cherry.
Uh-huh. Is there a brand name that you remember?
Huh?
Do you remember a brand name?
Yeah, it's Liquid Ivy.
Liquid Ivy. Will you do me the honor of putting that in my net of garbage?
Yep. There you go.
Thanks.
Yep, Liquid Ivy, golden cherry, and strawberry.
All right.
But I'm pretty sure all their flavors are pretty good. People really like Liquid Ivy. I just haven't tried that many of them.
Yeah, that's great. I'm on it. I gotta go to Costco soon anyway, so I'll probably get it.
Big stock up.
Yeah, I'm about ready to snag a bunch of good hiking snacks for us. Get some of those fruit bars again.
Nice. I don't know if they sell Gatorade at Costco. There's probably a good deal if they do.
I don't know. Walmart is just around the corner and
Cheap too.
I can grab them there. I got a lot of Gatorades right now, so we're set
You
for
bought a bunch, so.
yeah, we're set for a while. Oh yeah, we're almost down to the river again.
Nice.
I'm back in the pine trees.
Yeah.
Gorgeous pines.
Rivers get louder.
There's the mountain way up there now.
Yeah, we were looking it in the eye there for a second.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, the meadow's pretty far up.
Yeah, that was not an easy one. Good.
Beautiful river. Hello. Hello, beautiful river.
Glad to see you again.
Ferguson River. I don't know if that's what the river's called.
I don't know. I'm gonna assume.
Ferguson Creek.
Yeah, that goes that. I've been to a lot of the things in that Mosquito Canyon.
Oh, this spot's steep.
Yeah, it is.
What a great rock. Look at that rock. How pretty that river looks. That river looks so pretty right now. With all the moss on it.
Oh wow, yeah, in the sunshine.
In the sun, that is gorgeous. Yeah, those snow glaciers we were walking on are
Actively melting into it.
snow drifts, I guess. Yeah, they're slushing. Oh, butterfly. Can you do a little sunning in front of me?
Hiking one is if we did a what's in our packs.
Oh yeah.
And maybe on Sunday we can try and do that too. So that's
Yeah, we should.
I think you and I carry some really clever things. So
Yeah.
could be helpful.
I didn't tell you, I actually got an ankle brace and put it in here.
Oh, nice. I got thinking about it, not remembering when I got to the store.
I just ordered one day. I thought of it and just ordered it. It's like just a Titan compression one.
Yeah. My mom and I went to Walmart after Grand Milk and bought a bunch of first aid stuff. I don't think it's got an ankle brace. I don't know if it's in the right section. It's in a good spot.
Yeah, I need to go through with my band-aids still. I didn't do that. I just remembered.
You gotta redo the band-aids because they get less than
Yeah, and I probably got them wet and stuff too without realizing it. But I have the other, that tape stuff.
Yeah, I have I think I have two types of tape. There's got this like thermal tape that is an awesome band-aid. So I got that in my pack.
Uh-huh. Nice. Yeah, I probably should refresh all my ibuprofen and Tylenol because they're probably,
Definitely need to do that.
they're like 4 years old now or something.
Yeah, well, I know that at least 4 of my ibuprofens are gone.
Yeah, and I think that they can kind of pulverize each other from all the jostling and lose some of the coating.
Agreed.
Look at this pretty river. Taking a second. Look at the glacier lilies. Gorgeous. You're in such a beautiful canyon. Look at that water. That water just looks so nice in the sun. We're going to be crossing it in a second. Oh! Little trepidation every time you cross. It's like, oh, balance. Ferguson's just in the top 5. It's just so good.
Yeah, it has never disappointed. It is just such a cool place.
It's just gorgeous. Coming down this, you realize that coming up it, you kind of like
It's
so
hard.
strained.
You don't realize how many rocks you're passing. But
Yeah, coming down it, you see how beautiful all the rock gardens are. Really nice. And you also see how steep it is. Oh, what a great rock. That boulder is something else.
that's a really cool boulder. Doesn't really match everyone else.
Yeah, he came from way up there. That's what I think. He came from up top. All right, river crossing is coming up. I'm gonna let her come up and not film her. I don't want to have to cut all this. So.
Yeah.
Ooh, look how nice that is. It spoiled the hell out of that puppy. All right. So there's this over here. You mind if I go ahead? That's pretty easy. Yeah, you got it. There you go. Perfection. Good job, Rox. Like a boss. See, so he just comes from under the ground, all this wetness. There's a creek right there. Wow. This section is so cool. A lot of these leaves will wash away. But not yet. If I'm going too slow, you can go in front of me too.
I'm fine.
Okay. All right. Wow. So rugged.
I know.
We are just cruising down these rocks.
Nice meditative walking.
Yeah, just being totally engaged in the present, just trying to grab a good firm foothold. I'm gonna get another shot of this waterfall right here if I can. Can't really. All right.
It's a hard one to catch.
All right, a little bit of this rock. This one's a little bit sketchy. Gotta be careful. So much easier to come down. Wow. Look at that. So close. Throw the hands up.
That's the one that gets me every time.
Do you want to stop and put them on?
No, my shoes are wet.
All right, we'll just wait until you say.
Yep.
But I got it on film.
Well, at least that makes it better.
A little bit. Look at that green rock. That is so weird. I guess that's from moss that maybe grew on it a long time ago.
I'll have to look into that. Find out the geology of blue green rock. That tree has one of my favorite features, which is polished by human hands.
Yeah, like a railing at a lagoon amusement park.
Yeah, exactly.
Something tactile that's nice about that.
There is, and it's like, this is a team effort to have made this a nice railing.
Yeah, like thousands of. Yep, it's true. It's getting hot down here. Can you imagine going up this thing right now? Ooh. You gonna go stand in it?
I was going to say, do you want me to take the GoPro over there?
No, it's okay. Her feet are already wet, so she may as well. Fantastic.
Actually got warm enough that that doesn't feel bad at all. I mean, it's cool, but it's not ice.
Yeah. we go across, don't we? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do.
There to there to there. She just steps right through. I keep my socks dry. I say that, I'll probably get soaking wet right in the last river area. Oh, like right there, almost. I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, a lot better luck at it than I have.
Roxy Surefoot and Brandon Dryfoot. All right, we're on the way out. Yeah, it feels like amazing, right? I know it's gross, but I just want to pick it up and put it in there so that
Yep, there you go.
keep this place clean.
Last night was that I was picking up trash. And
Really?
I kept almost picking up snakes. Very much ties into my yard work.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Not a lot of symbolism there. That was weird.
Well, Zeke and Zoe and Zap have gotten they're living in your head.
They are. It up real quick.
Yeah, go for it. All right. Going down is so much easier on the heart and the lungs. It's harder on the knees though. I can feel it in my knees these days.
Well, the best way to keep your knees strong for hiking downhill is hiking downhill.
That's what I think. They're not gonna get better if I sit around and don't do anything.
No.
They're gonna, and what's the point of that anyway? There's no point in having good knees if you never use them.
Yeah. A lot of people make excuses like, oh, my knees will hurt if I hike. Like, yeah, but they might get better.
Well, and plus if you don't use them, they're just probably definitely gonna hurt whenever you even go to the grocery store, or just easy things. Use it or lose it, sister. I just gotta film this section for a second. It's just so cool. This is the part that's like in Zion, like you're in the subway all of a sudden. Like what? It's free, it's sitting here, it's beautiful. There's no one here. Gotta find my path. Look at you go.
You wish you were just barreling through the middle of the creek.
Well, I could if I wanted to, but I don't want to. So no, I'm not wishing that.
Don't really make you feel like you're in the subway.
Oh, now I gotta go under the tree. I made a wrong turn. Oh, that'll work your thighs out. Oh. Whew. Haha. Hoo-hoo. It's almost like somebody made these terraces and made them just perfect for rock climbers to like try. But they're so perfectly level and flat.
It really might have been like trimmed back and made nicer.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past people to have done that. walking right through the river now. Whoa! That part's amazing.
That is the most like walking through is walking the
Yeah, it totally is. It's so awesome. Step, 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 step.
just like that.
And Twin Peaks Wilderness. We out. Well, magnificent hiking today.
Oh, yeah.
We're not done yet, but basically we are.
This is like
We're on the easy stuff.
the down phase now.
Yeah. Which is crazy because we've been in such beautiful scenery that now this doesn't look like anything amazing. And this right here is great.
It's still really pretty.
It's just we're in such spectacular canyon there that it's wild. It's absolutely wild.
I know it's like fully warm, but we were walking in the
Just in either pocket.
we were walking on snow about an hour ago.
Yeah, it's 11:45 right now.
Yeah, 10:40 you swapped your battery, so you've done very well on time.
So there it is, an hour down. Almost. We'll see. It'll be about an hour and 15 or an hour 20 down. 2.5 up, something like that.
Yep.
There's a glove.
It's not really got here, so it's
I noticed that.
today.
Ah, yeah, we can just like totally stride in here, just like
Yeah,
big easy steps.
giving a nice smell of the trail.
Yeah,
There's a light floral smell coming down.
I've been taking it for granted how great the ambiance has been this whole time. Just the smells, and they've just been, the river just makes everything so pure.
Yeah. We were just up there like some really good like deep wilderness, considering we were only a couple miles away from the trailhead.
It was wild where we were because those snow drifts were something else. That was awesome.
Yeah.
5 for 5. This hike is amazing. If anyone, I mean, it takes a lot of energy and strength. It's not easy.
But it's so fun.
It's tough, but it
Beautiful. So you don't even really notice how hard it is a lot of the time.
yeah. Amen.
We were walking uphill when we were walking in those creek beds, but you really don't feel it because you're just focused on where you're walking.
Yeah. Also trying not to step on a snake going across the river. Do you think
Saw butterflies.
do you think this year we're gonna see any snakes?
I would assume. I mean, just by the amount of hiking we want to do, but
Last year, how many snakes did we see?
what, one
We saw the rubber boa up this canyon.
Yeah, I don't
And then
see any others.
I saw what I think was a brown garter snake up the little cottonwood that zipped past Eric's feet
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that.
by a log.
So like 2 snakes.
Yeah, and that one was not really, barely a vision. It was tiny, just a little baby.
The rubber boa still stands as the coolest snake I've ever seen.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of people tell us there's a rattler on the trail, there's a rattler on the trail, watch out, there's a rattler, and we never see him. And I'm not saying I need to,
We just haven't had,
but we've had really good luck. Like,
yeah.
I swear that we have I always joke about the Olympian gods are always watching our back. Like Zeus is like giving us great days for hiking.
Yeah.
And if it's not a great day, we don't go hiking, and that's how it works out. So I think that you have to accept what you're given, and then it works out.
I was talking to Liz about our philosophy that you don't hike unless you're going to feel strong and good. And I think that plays into it too.
Yeah, because it's not supposed to be a chore. It's supposed to be something that you just really can enjoy and savor and take in.
Yeah, I mean it's exercise, but
See those cliffs up the way up there. We were up there
yeah, we were.
on those. A little bit above those.
Yeah. We're looking down on all of it. The cottonwood's looking gorgeous.
Yeah, I know.
Start going up it.
Yeah, we gotta do Desolation and Dog Lake as soon as we can and do those peaks so we
Yeah.
don't get heated out with too much. Those hikes are so hot that we have to just like brave it and go early.
Yeah, it's probably not this weekend, but maybe we should do it the next Sunday.
Yeah, something like that. I think there's probably gonna be too much snow up there still. We're probably a month away.
That's true. Just probably check the reviews.
That's where we were. Those top cliffs. We were above those.
Yeah, well, and you can't see where we were because it's in too deep now, but
Yeah, we were way back there.
yeah.
But the equivalent of go up another couple 100 feet from the tallest cliffs.
Yeah.
And we were on snowdrifts.
I have to say, I feel it in my legs right now.
Yeah, I gotta say my calves are toast. You feeling tired? Your legs? I am.
Yeah. I definitely don't want to go do a long walk now.
I definitely know that whatever I eat is gonna go into healing my muscle and
Yeah.
ligaments, and it's gonna be well earned, and it's gonna feel great. Having a good sore is so much better than a bad sore. The bad soreness is when you haven't done anything and it's just pain.
Yeah.
The good sore is when you've earned it by doing a long walk and it just feels good, even though it kind of hurts, but it's like it's not like the same.
Mhm.
Plus you earn your meal,
Yeah.
so then you eat a bunch of whatever. Zero guilt about it. So I'm looking up at the houndstooth area.
Yeah.
You know, you can't even see the houndstooth because it's covered by the mountain. I'm very confident we're gonna blast through houndstooth
I
once
feel
the
same.
once the weather's right. So we might have to wait till September because it just might not work.
Yeah, it might just be a fall hike. And that's fine. I'd rather it's dried out and not scary.
Yeah. Can you believe that 5 minutes ago we were walking across river rocks holding a cliff going
Yeah.
through a boulder chalkstone? Just 5 minutes from here. That's crazy.
I don't know, we're about to just get in our cars and be back to normal life again.
You're amazing. You're just the best hiker partner I could have ever hoped for.
Glad you're always up for it and you're excited about doing it too. Makes
Yeah.
a world of difference to have somebody who's down like a clown the same way.
Down like a clown. You and I should do Grandeur pretty soon too.
Yeah.
East.
Yeah,
Grandeur
I was
East.
thinking about it.
That's on the list. Since houndstooth might get too hot before it actually is not a mudslide.
Dude,
at Grandeur we could do instead.
We should, because I've now done, we did the bottom chunk, like just a sliver of it last week, and it was quite nice. I think it's ready.
Yeah. So you didn't start from the Church Fork area, right? Because that's where we're going to start. Rattlesnake, yeah.
Which
so
it connects to Church Fork, so you can.
It does, right?
Yeah.
But we're going to park up at Church Fork if we can.
Yeah,
we'll probably have to park on the road because it gets pretty busy. They don't have a lot of parking spots.
Help it.
That was wild when I went there. There was a mouse on the road when I got out of the car that was running in little circles.
Just weird.
And it's hantavirus.
Say,
makes them lose
like
all their
that, like, zombie thing.
Yeah, he was like running in little circles over and over. I was like, holy cow, that's
Don't
stuff of nightmares
mouse.
there. Yeah. So yeah, Grandeur East is on the list. Then when it starts to heat up a little more, we're just gonna start moving up the canyons.
Yeah,
I want to do Red Pine. Yep.
Calling my name.
Yep, and I really would love to do the sundial up there as well.
When I say Lake Blanche, I mean the boat.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go all the way to Lake Blanche and not get sundial.
Yeah, that's how I feel. But if we get up there and we're blasted, we're just gonna have to accept that we're blasted.
Yeah, but that's why you gotta bring some snacks so you can refuel a bit.
Yeah, that's true.